got it. I'm waiting to share the world of my imagination with the world, with people in it. While I wait, my world's in constant defense. The world of my imagination's in defense, defending against, evidently, other worlds or other people's worlds or what have you, attempting to gain access to the world of my imagination before I even get the chance to share it. So, and to speak of my world, the world of my imagination, let's say, I want to create balance, and I want to create balance in that, in the defense of it, and the offense, I suppose. What's going on in the world of my imagination is it's a constant upset of offense and defense, defense and offense. It happens so much I can hardly keep track of it myself. Well, I really can't keep track of it all. That's me. If I'll enter into the world of my imagination, it'll be completely different from the previous time I took a look at it. And that would be like within a day or two. Over time, it's incremental change. There's certainly changes to the world of my imagination that have, garnered notice on my part. I think yeah, it's more in line with my values. Because it's sort of a world founded on something I can't fathom, sure, but my basis of understanding on it has changed, and the previous basis of understanding is adjusting. That's all that seems to be happening, really, in the world of my imagination. And that change is not, I won't say it's not easy or it's difficult so much as it's just a process. It just takes time. And it's something that can't really be forced. It can be guided, and it can be like, with diligence, there can be diligence involved in assuring a smoother transition. resistance to that change it is like sandpaper. It's a rough, grainy surface that smooths out. The world of my imagination entered into hyperreal, where it's not real, but it's so real. It's so real that it affects me in a real way. That's changed over time, but it entering into hyperreal brought me to a point of change in reality I was not expecting. World of my imagination, and taking into account for say the seeds that have been planted, already. What I think of it more like gardening almost, not entirely something I can control wholly, but I can play a hand in the growth process of the world of my imagination. Like I said, there have been many seeds have been planted. Many seeds have been planted. Many things have grown in me, in my imagination. I figure that sort of the darker things, or the less appealing things that come to my attention, are because of my necessity of going in there and grabbing the root and pulling it out, grabbing the weeds and pulling the weeds, or going through the thicket, the bushel, and getting pricked by thorns in order to aid my inner world, to aid my inner peace. Say one of the challenges of being somebody who wants to have like this creative mind and use it in order to create a world for fun, for exploration, the imagination and the limitless possibilities. And being the one at the helm there. also working maybe overtime, maybe a little too hard to be on the good side of it. I believe what I am at right now is a coming to terms with twisted imaginings. Coming to terms with the fact that I have, just as I have these beautiful, fantasies, I also have these ugly ones. Just as I can imagine something amazing, I can imagine something horrid, and coming to terms with that being mine, right? Coming to terms with horror, with the ugly, with the uncouth, with the taboo of my imagination. And not only that, but even my enjoyment of it. Sort of revoking the need to be like weary or fearful of the things that I imagine in the world, in the imagination of my world, my imagination, and what's possible. Basically, getting a hold of my imagination, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And taking ownership of it, right? Taking responsibility for it. Was imagined, both trying to spill out or something trying to gain access to the imagination, simply because I'm capable of imagining great and horrid things. But it may not be so serious so much as it is just something to have respect for, to have respect for the imagination. recognizing how developing a relationship with the inner world has a direct effect on the outer world and vice versa. That I may imagine and bring that to life through creative processes, writing. And just the same, bringing what is of this world, the real world, to my imagination and involving that in the process of creation, just the same. What it's felt like is like I have something cooking in the oven, okay? I have a pizza cooking, okay? And it's gonna take 35 minutes to cook. And it's in the oven already. So in the meantime, it's like I have like a kid or something trying to get the pizza out the oven before it's even cooked. It's at 3 minutes cooked, and they're trying to get it out to eat it before it's even been 35 minutes and cooked the pizza. And all the while, perhaps I'm making another pizza. Perhaps I'm kneading some dough. Perhaps I'm kneading dough or putting cheese on the crust, saucing the pizza, another pizza, or making a small one for myself or whatever. Knowing that the pizza will be ready when the pizza's ready. Like the pizza will be ready when the pizza's ready, but somebody's hankering at the pizza door, waiting to get it before it's done and before I can get my pizza to cut it. And eat it and share it with the same kid who's trying to get it before it's cooked. Or it's like they're trying to, it just feels like someone else is trying to get in on my pizza. And I'm saying, I love to share, but you gotta wait. I love to share, but you have to wait for it to be done. Or if you take it early, if you take the pizza early, then go ahead and might as well throw it away because it's trash. Or go ahead and feed yourself and then get on out of here, right? It's like, what's cooking is gonna be fine. You know, what's cooking is gonna be delicious. I'm not here talking this thing up like it's gonna be the ever, you know, just the grandest pizza in the world. I can give it a little bit of that, like it's gonna be real good. I'm so ready for this pizza. Get excited about it, you know, it's okay to be excited about the pizza that's coming. But temper it, you know, have some temperance. It's the word of the time. It's the word of it. Temperance, temperance. Ugh. I'm not worried about missing the pizza. You feel me? I ain't worried about missing out on the pizza I work hard to make to share. It's just the way I think, bruh. It's just the way I do. And the thing is, I ain't hogging nothing. I'm hogging nothing. No oven hogging, no pizza crust hogging. I'm hogging nothing. All the ingredients are there. And sure, everybody wants to make their own pizza now. Everybody wants to make their own pizza. That's fine. That's great. And then it turns into, my pizza's better than your pizza. Look at their pizzas in the oven for ages. Dog water pizza. That pizza's gonna be dog water. That pizza's dog dookie. I'm gonna make my own pizza and it'll be the best pizza in the world and everybody will love my pizza. Come on, gang. Let's go make pizza. and I say, oh my gosh. See, the virtue of patience has failed you. So, I'm waiting. I'm distracted, but I'm waiting. And I'm relinquishing like concern and this need to catch up, this need to control. I'm letting that go. Knowing I got something good in the oven. Knowing I'm good with the cook. The cook time, the wait time. But yeah, yes, anyway. Yep, it'll be about time to get this out somehow. Work it out, work it all out, work out the inner world. Work it out, work it out. especially with the shadow side, the dark side of the moon. Acceptance is it is what it is. Nice little meditation time. I think of Tolkien's Silmarillion, his book about like the lore, like the world. Seeing that stuff, thinking about creating something like that. It's a real process and it's a real skill. It's so doable and it's so real. And it's so without the big expectation of having to live up to that, but just knowing that you can do that. Less totally concerned about story. The story will come through, but just the world. For some reason, the dream of world building, making my own Silmarillion for my own world, you know. That's always been a thing that I've been interested in doing. Get into it, and for me, it's a lot of bringing the real into that too. Because the real world's kind of wild. I think creating your own world requires you to be actively engaged in the real world, or working on your own world. Say the world's created and you get to work on it. Okay. Say you have imagined a world and the world's imagined, but you have to work on it to bring it from the imagination into reality. It requires active engagement with reality. And to do it just for fun too, it's just really fascinating to me because it's like, because you can. I mean, you can just do stuff. You can create so many crazy, creative things just for fun. Yeah, be patient enough. You know? I mean, I don't. He say Tolkien. I mean, he might have wrote things before, but like his work, his great work, with like the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit and stuff, that all came out. The Hobbit, he was like, he was older. A lot of like writers and creators were older. Not all of them are. Some of them are whizzes that I'm aware of, and I'm not aware of all of them. I'm probably aware of very few. Just the ones I know. Like Robert Heinlein didn't write Starship Troopers till he was like 45 or like 50 or something. So it's something I wanna really take my time with. And just see how it comes out. Go wait for the pizza now. I want the pizza now. I want it now. You know? I gotta shrug that one off of me. I gotta shrug this off of me, because it's like, time, man. What happened to time? What happened to taking time? Shrug it off. Just wait. Always gotta be about what? You know, rub that one out. You know, be more graceful with that. That's my true approach here. That's my true will. Forming better habits, forming better tradition, getting to know and taking time it's a slow sort of burn. On a mind hyped up on, you know, go 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 go. My go 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 brain. Teaching my go 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 to slow so slow. Teaching my go 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 to slow low low. And that's what it's all about for me, so. TLDR or TLDL or DLDW. The rapid pace, the sort of rapidness of the shift in my inner world constantly I'm saying that's part of the cooking process, and I just gotta let it cook and wait, because I'm not gonna hop in there. Now, whatever, I'm getting too deep about it maybe, but I'm just gonna wait, take my time. Talk about taking my time. Talk it out so I can get it off my chest and get it off my mind. You know, get myself out of my own ick, get myself out of my own dark, my own blech, my own bleh. Knowing that that's just one side of the coin. That's just one part of the inner world. And try not to see the real world through that lens. I'm gonna call it on that. Ah. Ha. Thank you.